Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while and it's been a while. So today guys, I want to talk. That's literally the only thing I'm here to do. I'm here to rant about Love is Blind season 4. Do you guys watch Love is Blind? Because I do. The first one I watched was season 3. After watching season 3, I went to watch season 1 and then I watched season 2. Season 1 is by far the best. Actually, people were there to do what they were meant to do. People were there for the right reasons. So season 1 for me was the best. Season 2 was a mistake. Honestly, season 2 should have never happened. Season 2 is so bad. Like, it's so bad. Nobody in season 2 was giving anything. Season 2 is a mistake. It should have never been filmed. It should have never been published. Now season 3 is okay, but I personally didn't have any favorites. I didn't have any couple favorites. I didn't have anyone that I was really concerned about, to be honest. I think I was rooting for SK and Raven, but SK turned out to be a Yoruba demon. One of the few Nigerian people that are embarrassing the whole countries in the diaspora. Anyways, I stand because I know Cole is by no means a great person, to be honest, but still I stand with Cole because I mean Cole is bad, Zainab is bad, but let's be real, Zainab is worse than Cole. So now season 4 is here and I watched season 4 episode 1 to episode 8, and let me just tell you that, and guys, this season is the most dramatic and the most dramatic by far. So I'm just gonna tell you guys my opinion, because I just want to talk to someone about it. You know, when you watch something and you don't have anyone to talk to, so you just need to tell someone about it. That's what's going on right now. I just need to tell somebody about it. So I'm just gonna say my opinions about it. So let's start from the couple that looks the best, which is Brett and Tiffany. I mean, really go together. It's almost like too perfect. You know, when something is too perfect, you start to ask yourself, what happened? Is it going to turn out to be a serial killer? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? But it's literally perfect. They're perfect together. They look like they match each other's energy. They look like they're both mature and right in the head, which is the best. They're both mature. They're both ready to marry, and it's great. You know, I hope it's legit. I hope it's actually as legit as he comes across. Like Brett, he's almost too good to be true, which is like kind of putting everyone on edge, giving everyone anxiety, because like they said, what's gonna happen, it's almost like too good to be true. But I'm pretty sure it's good. It's like, it's not like he's going to be great. I'm sure they're going to get married, and personally, I don't have any problem with them. I think they're the best couple in this season. They have no issues whatsoever, and they're pretty great. Now to the drama, which is Micah and Paul. The dramatic, the weird ones. Now I'm going to talk about Micah and Paul next. Let's just go right off the bat. Micah is a mean girl, and she's just as bad as in the latest episodes, like episode 7, 8. She tried to like separate herself from Irina, tried to say something like, oh, Irina is bad, Irina is like, oh, that kind of thing. But honey, you're just as bad as Irina. Micah is just as bad as Irina. Two of them are birds of the same feathers, and you can see, because look at Micah's friends. Her friends, they radiate, all of them, they radiate the same kind of energy. And look at how she was behaving. And I love it that when she took her fiance, which is Paul, to meet her friends, and Paul was like, yeah, I don't care about their opinions. Like he wasn't taking any of their shit. She started crying. She started like, oh my god, I need more. What more do you need? This man is not your man. What more do you need from him? I need more. She's like, they're so dramatic, they're so immature, and honestly speaking, younger women, I think in America mostly, or maybe in general, they seem very immature, especially the ones that have privileges. Those girls, they radiate privileged, overprivileged, immature energy. So they're really immature people. And yeah, Micah is a mean girl. Micah was like playing with Kwame. Micah is 100% playing with Kwame. I do not believe for 1 minute that Micah is attracted to Kwame. I don't know. She just enjoys that. She enjoys playing with him, getting his attention. She enjoys that validation, and so it's self gratifying for her. For me, her I don't like the way she's doing. The way she's doing Kwame is like she's like saying like it's giving date him, sleep with him, but not marry him. That's what it's giving. I feel like there's no actual real thing. She's just playing with Kwame, and Kwame is enjoying all the play, and he's enjoying it, and he's entertaining it and all that. But there's nothing legit. I don't see nothing legit between those two at all. Paul is like, I mean, he's a decent guy, to be honest. He's pretty decent, pretty cool, pretty calm, pretty chill, and I don't have any problem with him, to be honest. I really don't. I think he's okay. I just want him to not marry Micah. Like, he shouldn't marry Micah. He shouldn't say yes to Micah. I also in the preview, like when they were about to get married, like the pastor asked her, "Oh, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?" And that's when she's supposed to say, "I do" or "I don't." Instead of her to answer, she told Paul that, "Oh, Paul, I think you should answer first." It's so obvious that if she wanted to marry him, she would 100% answer first and say, "I do." But she's giving it to Paul because she probably wants Paul to say, "I don't." Um, I don't, so that like she won't look like the bad person, or in case Paul say I do, then she will know that, oh, okay, me too, I'll say I do. Then she's like, I don't know what about Micah, but Micah is not it. Micah is a mean girl, and Micah is just as bad as Irina. I don't care for Micah. She's ridiculous, honestly speaking. Now, that's with her and Paul. What do I want? I do not want them to get married. I don't think Micah is ready to be married to anybody. I think she just likes Paul's face because Paul is a pretty good looking guy. He's a decent looking guy. And I think that's the only thing she likes about Paul, legit. Only his face, period. Because he's like her and Paul, they don't seem like a good man. She seems like she's looking for someone that wants to simp over her, that kind of thing. She's looking for Kwame like people that want to like just be infatuated by her, that want to simp for her and something like that, that want to worship her. That's the kind of thing that she wants. And Paul is not really the type that does that. At least that's not what I'm getting from him. So I think that they're not a good match. Now moving on to our toxic couple of the month. Toxic couple of the month. Wow. All of them are toxic. The only people that are not toxic is Brett and Tiffany. But the another one is Marshall and Jackie. Yes, guys. Yes, I already know that people are gonna hate me for saying this, but Marshall has issues too. He does. He does. He does. It's just that because he's paired up with Jackie, his issues are not as pronounced as as they should be, or as people would like see them. You know that kind of thing whereby the pretty girl, she has a friend that the pretty skinny girl, she has a friend that is overweight and not so pretty, but so when people see her together with her friend, she looks even prettier. She looks even prettier, that kind of thing, because of the person next to her is not so pretty. So even though she's an average, she looks even prettier. I think that is the whole dynamic with Jackie and Marshall. They're both toxic, but because Jackie is obviously way more toxic than Marshall, um, people only people are only seeing Jackie's toxicity. But I think Marshall has some issues. The first time that I just saw it, I just realized that, oh, Marshall has some issues was in the pods, and when Jackie told him that, oh, Josh said so. Josh said that if I don't pick, if she doesn't pick him, he's just gonna pack his bags and go because he's here for only her and her alone. Um, and then he got angry, and he stood up, he went out, and he went back to the men's area as if he wanted to fight Josh. And I'm just like, bro, this is a dating show. You know, or should I say, you should know that multiple people are dating the girl you're dating, and multiple people will say anything to get her to choose them. That's what the whole show is about. That's the whole thing. Multiple people are dating each other, like everyone is dating each other. That's what the whole show is about. So what are you angry about? And then he stood up and he was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I just feel like he has this internal anger issues, and I think it kind of makes sense because I mean he told us the story about his father bullying him and being, the typical over disciplinary, overdoing kind of parents that just realistically bully their kids. And he's trying so hard not to be his father that I feel like he has this aggression, but he's pushing them away. He's tucking them under the carpet, and that's not the best way to deal with issues. You can't just ignore issues and think that, oh, they're not there, I'm just going to ignore it. You have to actually face it. So I personally think that Marshall hasn't looked at his issues very well, like opened his issue and looked at it. He's just putting it under the rug, he's just ignoring them and stuff like that. But it's showing because I think that Marshall is also a little bit toxic. He also needs therapy of some sort because he needs to deal with his trauma fully issue. It's not easy to have a parent who bullies you like that and emotional abuse you and just say that, oh, I'm gonna be grown and I'm gonna be all right. No, to be honest, you're not. You need to, I know it sounds, oh, therapy, black people don't go to therapy, blah, but honestly I think he does need to have some therapy of some sort. Like I think he has some kind of issues. Of course, he's not as bad as Jackie, but he's still a good guy. But I feel like he's that kind of guy. Also, he has savior complex, which is really ridiculous. You know, all those women that see a bad guy, toxic guy, and like, oh my God, I'm the one that's gonna save him. That's what Marshall is exhibiting. He's like, he wants to save Jackie, he wants to help Jackie, he wants to save Jackie, he wants to change Jackie. And the truth of the matter is that you can't change someone that's not ready to be changed. You can't change someone that's not ready to change. But that's the thing with Marshall. He wants to change Jackie. He wants to be the guy that rescues her from her situation, from her self-sabotage shenanigans. But Jackie is not ready for that. Jackie is not ready for none of that. Jackie wants to play and he cannot save her, but that's what he wants. He wants to save Jackie, and that kind of savior complex is dangerous for a guy because if the way he's good, the way he's nice, the way he's doing everything for her, he might use it against her in the future. He might say, oh, I did this and this and this and this for you, you're so ungrateful, you're so this, and like it's gonna, if they continue to be together and he still has that behavior, that savior complex behavior, he's she's gonna either like compromise herself and pretend like she's happy and do everything she wants to do so that she doesn't come across as ungrateful, or she's just gonna have to be like, cut my losses and get out of here. It's not healthy on the long run. Of course, we're saying Marshall, he's a good guy, he's a nice guy, emotional, understand, everyone's saying all these good things about him, but honestly I definitely think that he has a little bit of issues. He's not that saint. He's not as sainty as people say he is. He's not. I think you guys need to look deeper. Maybe I'm looking too deep, but he's not. But of course, that doesn't negate the fact that Jackie is a huge red flag. Let's just say that honestly, Jackie is not attracted to Marshall at all. She's not attracted to Marshall at all. Marshall is not her kind of guy, number one. Number two, Jackie is not ready to settle down. Jackie wants a hot casual relationship. That's what she wants. She's not ready to settle down. She's not ready. She thinks she is. She believes that she's supposed to be. Even in the past, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go with the guy I need, not the guy I want. She wanted Josh. Josh is her vibe, but she thinks that she at this age, or at this age, maybe I should settle down, I should be sensible. That's what she's thinking. So she's saying, oh, this is guy I need. But let's be real, she's not attracted to Marshall at all, at all, at all. She's not, and I don't know why she's wasting her time, and I don't know why Marshall is wasting his time. Of course, we all know why Marshall is wasting his time, because Marshall has savior complex and he wants to save Jackie. Also, I want to say Jackie is not ready to settle down. Jackie is scared of commitment. Jackie wants a toxic love. Jackie is not the woman. She's a red flag when it comes to commitment and getting married. She's a green flag when it comes to I want a hot relationship that's just gonna last 2 days. We're gonna shout at each other and we're gonna be rude to each other. She's not used to being treated nicely, and that's not what she's used to. You know, what's this saying about the heart being close to home? You know, people that come from toxic childhood, like toxic relationship, their childhood, like they saw toxic parents, they tend to go back to where their heart is, and their heart is closer to toxicity, so they tend to go back to that toxicity. It's just something that happens because they feel comfortable in toxicity. I feel like Jackie is very comfortable in toxicity, and that's why she wants to go there. And when she's in somewhere that is not toxic, she's like, oh my god, what's happening, this is a foreign area, what's happening? So yeah, Jackie is definitely a walking red flag for any man that wants actual commitment, that wants an actual wife, that just wants, to actually settle down. Jackie is not ready for that. Jackie needs to move on to go and find her zaddy, because that's what she wants. She wants a zaddy. She wants a toxic zaddy. Yeah, that's what she's comfortable with. That's her comfort zone, and that's what she wants. So she should honestly go and find it. Now, in this recent episode, Chelsea had a birthday party, and they invited people from the pods. They invited who again? They invited Josh, which was Jackie's second interest in the pods. Oh my god, Josh is problematic. Josh is the kind of guy you need to see when you see him 6 feet, you need to run the other way, because he's just weird. He's just odd. Like, what was he doing? Like the way he was behaving, the energy he was giving, it's a no, no, no. Like, Josh is weird, and the way he was rubbing on Marsha, oh, is Mr. Still a girl? That kind of nonsense. Josh is not it. I don't like Josh at all. Like, I don't like him at all. The way he talks, the way he moves, the way he walks, the whole demeanor. He's even drunk. Like, the fact that he was drunk, I was talking to everyone. Ugh, Josh is a red flag, and honestly speaking, that's exactly what Jackie likes. Jackie likes red flags. That's exactly what Jackie likes and goes after. That it is what it is. Mrs. Jackie, that's what she likes. Anyways, even in the party, she came in with one, like, her jumpsuit that was exposing her arms and everything, which is pretty normal in America. But Marshall gave her his jacket and was like, wear it. You could tell that she didn't want to wear it, but she ended up wearing it because she didn't want to, start an argument, or she didn't want to annoy him or anything, especially since they just had a fight before she came to the party. So she just wore it at the end. But let me just tell you that what he did was so unnecessary. It just didn't look good. I don't even know what to call him, immature or scared. It just didn't look good. Like, what was the reason for giving her your jacket? Like, what was the reason? Because Josh was there? Because are you feeling threatened by Josh? Honestly, I don't even know what Marshall wants. Marshall should just have it in his mind that he's not like I think Marshall is holding on very much because he really wants to change her, and because she's like beautiful. She's like beautiful, and she's closer to the beauty standards over there. But I feel like if she wasn't that pretty, if she wasn't that beautiful, and she didn't have all the things that she had, he would have jackpot since, he would have left her since, he wouldn't even put up with her bullshit. He's trying so hard to make it work because she's a pretty girl, and I think he should respect himself and just get out of there, because she's not attracted to you, she's not into you, and you're forcing her to wear jackets because of, you see, another man there. It's giving insecure, it's giving pathetic, it's giving unnecessary. That's what it's giving. Now let's go to Bliss and Zach. Zach had two men to choose from, and he chose Irina over Bliss, which is so stupid. He is ridiculous for that decision.